Hey guys, Mars Thinking here, bringing you another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video, and today we are going to jump into the new stage of Boss Rush, grab these free 35 stones ready for when the banners come out. And I did put up a poll on, well actually it wasn't a poll because I didn't know what the potential options would be, but I put up a post on Twitter asking you guys what team you wanted to see me run this stage with, because I just wanted to knock out like one quick video and then obviously be done with it. I got some interesting suggestions, including World Tournament, which would be pretty funny. I don't necessarily think it would be impossible, but because they only have a 70% leader, I feel like it would literally just take forever. And shout out to Dan, who recommended Earthlings, which I thought would actually be quite fun to do. So I put together an Earthlings team and jumped into the event. He set his Krillin for me. But the problem is, it took me like 10 minutes just to beat this first fight against Zamasu. And I don't really want to be putting out like a 50-minute video just to do the new boss rush. So I decided we'd go back to the drawing board. A couple of people recommended the Cooler team. And shout out to Slut Muffin, who basically said use the Cooler team to flex on the fact that Cooler hasn't come back to global yet. So obviously I was going to say lucky enough to pull him, but it did take me 1,000 stones to get one copy. So yeah, I definitely should make use of him. I'm very much expecting him to be on the Gohan banner. Obviously with him being removed from the Beerus banner, he has never returned on global. So hopefully we're going to pull some dupes in the process of pulling our boy Gohan. But I guess we will wait and see. So I decided to make this team a little bit different. Obviously when we've used this team in recent videos, it's been in the harder events like the long form events or Super Battle Road and stuff. Whereas Boss Rush, it gives us that opportunity to use some more fun teams because, let's be fair, like Dokkan events nowadays are not super hard, so it's not like we have to bring a proper sweaty try-hard team full of like the best top tier units in the game. So I mean, Cooler is one of those units, but he's the leader of the team, so you know. So I brought Physical Cooler to go on rotation with him. Then I brought, for the other rotation, we're going to use LR Baby, who I only pulled my first copy of, I think, from the Nappa banner. And then from the anniversary LR banner, I pulled my first dupe for him. I'm going to run him on rotation with the AGL support Rildo, because they actually link up really well. And then, of course, the Rildo is the 50% support for AGL. So Baby is going to be hitting like an absolute truck. I'm going to keep my... let's do that, grab those. I'm going to keep my Cooler untransformed to be the support unit, although in this event, obviously because we're not fighting a hybrid or pure Saiyan, we haven't been able to transform Cooler early, so probably going to finish off Zamasu here before we get a chance to do so. I did look at the list briefly earlier, but I have forgotten half of it. I know that we fight Gohan last, AGL LR Gohan, and I think the GoBros are in there somewhere as well. So there are at least 2 fights where we're going to get access to the early transformation. I think one of them might be Piccolo, which means we won't, but he's physical, so by the time we get to those last couple of stages, he's just going to get absolutely railroaded by Cooler anyway. So yeah, this is going to be a pretty easy run with this team. I mean, bear in mind what I was saying about the Earthlings run. We are, what, almost 4 minutes into this run, and we're like almost halfway done with Zamasu. So yeah. So I have brought a rainbow friend Cooler, so we're gonna make short work of Zamasu here. We got Turles on rotation for the support, and oh, of course Zamasu healing, but yeah, 2.5 million attack stat on Cooler, so maybe we'll get it done this turn. We didn't get a crit though, so we get the additional super though. And then, of course, Physical Cooler has a chance to pop off a couple of super attacks as well. So, yeah, we'll just see how we go. Not going to be too difficult. Potentially could no item without a lot of difficulty. So, I guess we'll see how it goes. But, yeah, let me know down below, what team did you guys use to beat this stage? Like I said, I know most people are just going to try and knock it out as quickly as possible with one of your best teams. Obviously, Boss Rush. Nowadays, Boss Rush is not very difficult, just because most category teams now can easily beat a Dokkan event with no items. Therefore, even if Boss Rush was like 10 fights long, it doesn't make it any more difficult if you can beat all of those fights without having to use items. So, oh yeah, and then of course the last unit I haven't mentioned that I brought on the team, just because why not, is of course Android 21, because she is waifu for laifu, so why not bring her on the team? I can't remember the last time I used her on a team, so I thought we would go ahead and bring her, as 21 is the ultimate Dragon Ball waifu, and I will hear no objections. So we are going to obviously finish off Zamasu here. He can heal a little bit, that's fine. 2.8 million attack stat on Baby, so I think he probably takes him out here. Yeah, of course he does. So let us move on. So what is the second fight? Goku. But which Goku? And then it's, yeah, GoBros, Piccolo, and then Gohan. Is it Namek Goku? I can't remember. Alright, well the first phase is the AGL transforming Goku, but it's definitely not his Dokkan event, so I am unsure at this point. But we got double coolers on rotation, so we got double support. We're going to make very quick work of this man right here, even if the friend cooler doesn't come through with the crit. The physical cooler will do an insane amount of damage here. 2.1. We have the potential for an additional as well. Oh, but we don't need it. Goodbye. So Kaioken. Yeah, this is Namek Goku. It's been a while since I've done his Dokkan event, so I don't remember the stages in their sequence, so you'll have to forgive me. But yeah, having Rildo on rotation with Baby is insanely good, because not only does he give him that buff, but he changes the orbs as well, so it makes it so that we are almost guaranteed to get a 24 key super attack. And we got Turles on the rotation as well for that extra support. So yeah, 4.2 million for Baby. So yeah, nice big damage. Plus he does lower attack with his super as well, which in the early stages of Dokkan events you're still able to do. And then yeah, Rildo just comes in and finishes him off. So let's go. Yeah, okay, it's Namek Goku, because it's this phase, and then is it the Rage mode? Art is the next phase, but finally we get our first opportunity to transform Cooler, so let's do that. Never get tired of seeing Cooler's animations, so Cooler can pop off here. Physical Cooler might take a little bit of damage in the middle, especially because now we don't have a support unit on the rotation, but it's very unlikely he will get us. Oh well, we're going to get the Dokkan attack with STR Cooler, so he's going to get a guaranteed crit. This is the Rainbow Friend hitting the Dokkan attack, obviously with the transformed version linked up with the physical Cooler. I'm pretty sure they have exactly the same link set, so yeah. Unfortunately, speaking of links, I think none of the units on this team I have done any link leveling yet. I've been focusing mostly on my top tier super units, as well as doing some of the boos, just because obviously in preparation for Gohan and Super Vegito, I've been trying to level up some units who I think are going to be fitting onto teams with them. So obviously the boos, we all know, like with the link update, because the margin link becomes a key link, it makes any boo centric team much better now. So I do want to try and get some of those units leveled up, so I can then put them into teams with the new Gohan. So of course he super attacks physical Cooler, but I mean you can see that isn't even that much damage. So this is exactly what I was saying about Dokkan events not really being all that hard. So additional super attack from Android 21, getting a little bit of an extra heal, pushes Goku into his rage mode. But next up we have the Baby Rildo rotation, so gonna be GG here for Goku, I think, especially because we got the untransformed Cooler on rotation to provide some support. So let's do this. Get as many orbs as we can for Rildo, since of course he has that nuking style passive. Okay, so Baby's going to get super attack straight away. I do love this super attack animation as well from Goku. But yeah, 56k. Sorry Goku, that's it's not good enough, I'm afraid. So 4 million attack stat for Baby, let's go. .4. That's the good thing about, obviously we didn't crit then, but the great thing about having a dupe for Baby, because I waited so long to get this man, and as soon as I started testing him out, I really was impressed at how good he was even at 55%, but getting that second copy and opening up the first path obviously means that he now has the potential to crit, because that's the only thing, when I was testing him out when I first got him, it's the only thing unfortunately that made him seem a little bit lackluster, is if you're going up against a tech enemy, then obviously he can't crit at 55%, which means he's not really going to be doing a lot of damage. So, but now we have a dupe in him, he has the potential to crit. Physical Cooler taking another super attack, but I put him in the front because he doesn't have type disadvantage, so he took next to no damage. This man going to be absolutely insane when he gets his easy A, because Super Saiyan 3 Broly was disappointing, but they made our boy, Super 17, the Lobster God himself, an absolute beast with his Easy A. So I'm hoping that the same people that contributed towards the design of Super 17's Easy A will be the ones who get control of Cooler. Because we definitely want Cooler to be top tier. I mean, he was by far, I think, the best 120 lead when the 120 meta was in full swing, and yeah, he deserves to take that rightful place. Obviously you guys know I meme about loving Super 17, but most of that came from comparing him to Janemba and how they performed in like Super Battle Road, but Cooler was always like next level. Very solid attack and defense boost, gets those built-in additionals. Very good link set. So plus I just love Cooler. The design of Final Form Cooler, he's always been one of my favourite villain characters in Dragon Ball. So Android 21 taking out Gohan, and we move on to the TUR for the GoBros. But what's that? Hybrid Saiyans, turn 3, transformation time, baby. So let's go. So transform with the friend, get that rainbow transform Cooler, keep the physical one with him, and then the STR one untransformed. And yeah, this guy's going to be hitting pretty darn hard on this rotation thanks to that support from the untransformed Cooler. And of course he's going to get a guaranteed crit, so it's not looking good for the Saiyan bros over here. Can't get a super with you, but that's okay. So what are we looking at? Attacks that double digit damage, 3.1. Okay, not bad, not bad. So I always love these certain super attack animations when you're fighting the like joined forces enemies, because I think if I remember rightly, is it AGL Rose? Because he does the impales them with the energy blade. If you're fighting a character or an enemy that is like two characters together, the energy blade literally just goes between the two of them. So some of the super attack animations do look really funny when you're fighting against a combined unit. But okay, so okay, yeah, Baby's got 130,000 defense, so let's go ahead and give you those. Get all of those for Rildo. It seems a little bit dangerous. We've got the full AGL rotation, so super attacks could definitely be a bother, but as you can see, double digits from the normal attacks. GoBros, of course, countdown. I think we're going to do a reasonable amount of damage this turn. Unfortunately, no crit from Baby, but we're getting the additional super though, so that's good. Let's go. Cooler, obviously, next turn, just going to come in, guaranteed crit, do quite a bit of damage, plus physical Cooler. So I think we are not in any danger here of letting them hit that full countdown. Of course, Rildo takes the super. This could hurt a little bit. Oh. 62k. Okay, well, never mind then. This team is pretty good. So double digits on Turles, down to 2. Unfortunately, no support unit with them, but we are going to be doing a lot of damage. Oh, are you kidding me? Can't get a super for physical cooler. That's annoying. Stupid orbs. Well, hopefully he could additional into 1, because we do need to take them out this turn, really. So double digits, 3.1. Hopefully we can get the additional super attack with the cooler as well, because the friend one is... Oh, wow, okay. Oh, well, there you go, GG. Because you have to finish them off with a super attack. So, yeah, now that they are literally on 1 HP, in comes cooler with the additional. Guaranteed crit. Bye-bye. And then we can move on to physical Piccolo. So, let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. What do you think about the celebration so far? Because I've got to be completely honest, I do think it's kind of mid. Like, I'm excited for the new units and the banner, but like when the news update finally went live and I was reading through it, I remember like scrolling down and then just kind of being like, oh, is that it? Because if you think about what's actually out and available to do right now, because obviously the main hype is the banners, I know. I'm still waiting on my commemoration stones to get the tickets, because my code ends in 5, so I'm stuck like right in the middle. So I'm still waiting on those. So I've got nothing to do summon-wise. We got this new boss rush, which we're obviously doing right now. And like I said at the start, most people are just going to smash this out as quickly as possible and then never touch it ever again. We've got that new story event, which only has 4 stages. The farmable Goku and Hercule. Goku doesn't seem that great. Hercule seems like he could be useful, especially for Super AGL. But I assumed when I made the video the other day about the update, we saw them in the news, like the SSR art and their abilities. I assumed that the event would drop medals for them to then TUR awaken, but they don't. So, kind of disappointing. Maybe in part 2, they'll add new stages and they will get awakenings. That would be nice. But yeah, they seem a little bit disappointing. And then there's the Saiyan event that drops the stamina meat items. But you don't farm the meat items from the event. You can only do the event once a day, and then once you've completed it a set amount of times, that's the missions that then gets you the meat items. And so to get the new one, which is the large size one, which I'm not actually sure how much stamina it gives you, you only get 2 of them. You get one for 9 clears and one for 18 clears, but you can only do it once a day, like I said. So you're not even going to get the first one for over a week. And then it's another 9 days after that to get the other one. So, obviously I know, like when they introduce the meat items, they're going to be adding in other ways to get them, giving them out as rewards for different things and stuff like that. But that is a little bit disappointing. And then obviously we know about, I can't remember when exactly it's going to start, but we know about the launch event that gives the 20 stones. But I don't think that's available now. I should double check after this, But yeah, other than that, there's not really anything to do. Now, obviously, the banners are going to drop sometime in the next day or so. I think they drop tomorrow, but then I saw Truth tweeted something earlier that they might drop on the 30th, which is Monday. Because it'll be the 30th America time, which will then be the morning of the 31st for us. So, yeah, I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, let me know what you guys think, because I know this happens quite a lot with the celebrations sometimes. I know the main hype is the banner, but yeah, it feels like there's not really a huge amount of things to do right now, especially if you're one of the people that is still waiting to get your tickets and stuff. So I don't know. But yeah, we're going on to Gohan. This is the final battle. He is, of course, a hybrid Saiyan, so we're going to get to transform Cooler nice and early. So this is going to be a very straightforward run on this last fight. Oh, and we're getting the Dokkan attack already, so we are basically just going to one-shot Gohan here, since we've got double supports on rotation for Baby. So alright, let's see what we can get here. We're going to have over 4 million, yeah, 4.2 million attack stat for Baby. And this is only phase 1 of the event, so he's just going to get absolutely clapped here. Can we get a crit? Let's do full overkill. Come on, baby. Yeah, no crit, but we'll just do almost 5.5 million damage and then move on to Trollhan. That's very acceptable. So let's see here. I need to do this, obviously. Does she link up better with one or the other? No, I didn't think so. We'll let STR Cooler go first since he lowers attack. And then I guess we might as well just grab the same type orbs. We're on full health. As I suspected early on in the video, we haven't had to use an item at all. And that is literally going back to exactly what I was saying earlier in the video, that Boss Rush is just not a challenge anymore. Like, when it first came out, it wasn't so bad. And then there was that stage, I forget which one it was, but the stage where it was literally like, was it like 12 fights? Or 11, 12, 13, something like that? And like, that was actually kind of hard, depending on the teams that you picked, because certain events would not necessarily require items, but would be really annoying without them. And like, I tried some challenges back then. I mean, it was before I had a channel, but I was trying to do it with some interesting teams. And it was actually quite hard, whereas now, really not so much. I mean, obviously, if you're a newer player, then a lot of these kind of events will be a little bit more difficult, but literally, as long as you can build a category team that has solid units in it and they're not all just like 55%, you shouldn't have any trouble getting through these boss rush stages without having to worry about like running out of items, even if you have to use one here or there. And look at that, baby getting the level 3 dodge against the super attack. Let's go. That's why you give your units level 3 dodge. I mean, I know with the 2 support units on rotation, that super attack probably would have done like 20, 30k at most. But I'll take 0 damage, thank you, from having the level 3 dodge. So, and yeah, I just realised this is the final. Oh wait, no, because it's the LR Gohan Dokkan events. I was like, this is LR Gohan that we're fighting now, but I forget that the last stage, I would assume, is the actual transformed version. But you know, you never see that when you're using him, so it's kind of understandable to forget that that exists sometimes. So go ahead and transform Cooler here one last time. He will obviously finish off Gohan here. I could put Physical Cooler in the first slot so we're not taking a type disadvantage attack, but I mean, what's he going to do? Super attack me and not even do half my health? Wow, okay. Yes, apparently. He is. So how much is this going to do? We've got 400k HP. 22k with type advantage. Good work there, Gohan. So, Cooler just going to plant some trees. Goodbye. 2.78. And then we can move on to Super Saiyan 2. And we're going to get our own transformation as well. So, Android 21 going to transform. I'm pretty sure you can't lower his attack. Oh, wait, no, you can. Even though he's one of the newer Dokkan events, you can lower his attack, apparently. So, okay. Because that's going to help out 21 in the back. Because she is definitely the weakest unit, like, defensively on the team. But he can be attack lowered, so... Oh, okay. We're going to take the Kamehameha here. Straight to the face with Baby. How much is this going to do? 93k. Ooh, big damage. I feel like is that the most damage that we've taken? Crazy. So yeah, Gohan probably not going to last much longer here, especially because next turn is going to be Cooler, and we're going to come in with that guaranteed crit. So probably going to be GG next turn for him. 21. Can we get the crit here? Actually deal some damage? No. But yeah, she lowers the attack, so now we just take double digits. And, you know, she'll just throw in a level 3 dodge as well. Why not? So, Bay popping off. And it's going to be goodbye for Gohan with this absolute onslaught of Cooler attacks here. Untransformed Cooler in slot 3 to give that buff. I mean, look at that. Type disadvantage and we're just taking double digit damage. 3.2 mil. So, have a feeling it's going to be all over for you here, Gohan. Yup. See you later, my boy. So there you go. That is Boss Rush Stage 11 beaten. No items used with the cooler Transformation Boost / Terrifying Conquerors team. Very, very easy. And yeah, like I said, let me know down below in the comments, what team did you guys use? Easy clap right there. Boo Saga would be a kind of a cool team to use for it, just because it is the theme of the celebration. But yeah, we'll go ahead and grab those 35 stones. I haven't picked up any of the sales yet, so that's why my stone count looking a little bit low. Is this my... oh, I got debated. I thought this might be my my commemoration stones, but I guess I'm going to have to wait just a little bit longer. So, but there you go. That is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Master Ningen. Smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. You can join my Discord. That link is in the description below. And I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.